Selecting tile for the master bath. That's probably one of the funnest parts of putting together a master bath. And tile these days comes in so many different varieties of sizes and colors and shapes and textures that it makes it easy to create your space with your feel or how you would like to see it. I usually ask a couple of questions when we talk about tile to help with the selection process. How the tile is going to be used, meaning is it going to be on the wall, is it going to be on the floor, is it going to be on the countertop, or is it going to be behind a sink or behind a tub? And then we also need to talk usually about budget, because tile and stone run the gamut as far as pricing is concerned. Then we usually talk about color and whether you want to use color or whether you want to use accents of color. And that's usually how I start those conversations to help me narrow down the perfect tile for the application and for the project. As far as types of tile are concerned, you kind of start with ceramics being at the beginning. Next you would jump into a porcelain. Difference between the two is one is denser. One can be used outside, porcelain. They tend to run a little bit more expensive, and some porcelains actually are what they call through-body porcelains, meaning that the color runs all the way from the top of the glaze all the way the same color through the entire body of the clay of the tile. Then you would jump into your stone varieties after that, and then as far as accents, they are just doing some really wonderful things these days with accent tiles and mosaics. They're mixing glass and stone. We're seeing metals come into play, anything from bronzes and metals and to match your bathroom hardware. Those kind of things. And then as far as sizes are concerned, in tile and tile accents and shapes, we're seeing a lot of use of large scale tiles, 12 by 24 instead of your typical 12 by 12. So there's a lot of different ways that you can put together your tile sizes and shapes, and then add some, we kind of call it jewelry if you want, some bling with glass accents that can make a color statement, or you can keep a very neutral palette and use your accent pieces, art, towels, what have you, for accent color.